Yeah. Heck, man. American pickers ain't got nothing on me, man. Are you sure about that?
I'm positive.
I scored it all down my face. Hello, all my fellow junkers, junkies, dumpster divers, thrifties, trash pickers, damn scavengers. So today, we're back, man. If you went with us, man, I'm kind of dark.
Oh, the sun's behind the clouds.
That's later in the... I just got done editing 2 videos, doing some listing. It is dang cold, and the day's actually supposed to be the warmest it's supposed to be for the next 10 days. And did it get above freezing today?
It did.
Oh, okay. Not much.
Yeah, I think 35 or something like that.
Pretty chilly. So, anyway, man, I thought we'd show... sold quite a few things while we were down playing on the Salmon River yesterday. And if you went over and watched Idaho Hillbilly, actually I haven't even, it's loading right now. But also went down there and, you know, like I always say, man, I'm always treasure hunting, man. And did not expect, you know, anything to be open or anything. It was Sunday afternoon when we hit Riggins and was headed down there to go down on the Salmon River and do a little rock hounding. And lo and behold, man, one of my little favorite junk shops, which, as it turns out, I guess it's been 2 years since we've been in there.
Yeah.
Which blew my mind.
Yeah, well, last year was pretty much...
Oh, that's true, I guess, because of the pandemic. Right. Can you believe it's been almost a year?
Mm-hmm.
Because this is about the time that it all started. So just crazy. Man, to me, it seems like it just went by so fast. Yeah. But yet, it seems like a drug. It's just so weird, man. But... anyway, so we hadn't been down there, and man, ended up, it was open. Scored, didn't get tons of stuff. Man, had a great time, man. Great lady. Great stuff, you know. And did score a few things, and then went down and played. You can go over to Idaho Hillbilly, and we show a little bit of rock hounding and just kicking around and
the weather was pretty decent. It was overcast, and it had rained, but it wasn't raining. Oh, all of the rocks.
Oh, the rocks were just, man, oh yeah, just amazing. Because there's so much, oh yeah, it was just so, because there's so much quartz and granite and everything in them. And the man, you know, the ones that's got the quartz in it, or, you know, or the quartz rocks, and man, they just look like a huge polished rocks, you know, because they had that dampness on them and stuff. It was
so beautiful.
I mean, man, it was great to get out of the snow when we first got down there. Which Miss Kitty in the store yesterday, if you noticed that one time I bought her the geode, because she's like, you're supposed to be taking me rock, man. We ended up being at the junk shop. You know, you used to watch a little bit of it, but we were there for an hour and a half or so at least.
2 parts, you know.
Yeah, so it's, yeah.
So you take your time and go through this one, then you take your time and go through that one.
And it's just a little shop, you know, a little junk shop. I mean, it's literally a shop, you know, that's been turned into a shop. But, and there's so much stuff crammed in there. If you notice, man, I go around, then I come back around, then I go back this way. You know, I mean, you got to go in, out. And then the funny thing is when I was editing that video today, I filmed stuff that I didn't even see or touch, man, which we'll be going, you know, we used to go there pretty regular, and then, but, you know, with everything that's been going on, it's been a couple years now, but we're definitely going down and do some more rock hounding, and going to get down there earlier, because we didn't roll into... we rolled into Riggins around noon, wasn't it? 2. Was it 2 o'clock when we rolled into Riggins? And then went up? Man, we got a lot crammed into that little bit, man, that little bit of time, man. Because, I mean, we went ways up the river, too, so. Anyway, next time we're going to head over there earlier. It was a last minute. I don't even think we started discussing it till 10 or 11 o'clock. Decided, hey, let's go for a drive. Yeah. Well, actually, me and Kit we were talking about just us taking a drive, and then Kevin came over and...
I'm going to Riggins.
Yeah, we said, oh, we're talking about doing it. He's like, we should go to Riggins. And go down the river down there. And it was great to get out of the snow, man. Absolutely wonderful. Anyway, so I'm getting ready. Actually, I'm going to do this first. Man, I got me a little surprise from my old buddy from... Yeah, you crazy kids. I kind of suspect what this might be, and I didn't do that. If it is. But this is from Alabama Pickers, man. Dusty and Tristan. Yeah. So let's see what we got here, man. And if it is what I think it is, dang, I wasn't. That's not what I was doing. Don't ever say we don't love y'all. Dusty and Tristan, Alabama Pickers. Dude, I did not keep this note.
Well, the funny thing is
crazy kids.
I was doing a little snooping.
Yeah, she's the one that came across
it because he keeps on saying, we've got postcards, we should sell postcards.
Because Dusty's kicking butt, man. And I'm not talking about all the ones that I collect postcards.
Right.
And then that junk shop that we just went in there.
I had a bunch of postcards.
Oh, dude, tons.
But, we've always said this before. Just because one person can sell something really good and be successful doesn't mean another person.
Yeah, I mean, I can give you, the stuff that I blow people's socks off with selling, man. You can turn around and try to sell it and not sell none of them. Yeah, everybody's got their little niche.
Yeah, so I was looking to see if they were posted postcards, if they were vintage.
So she was checking out, she was researching Alabama Pickers.
What was selling and what kinds of things, just kind of get a feel for to see if, we had that type of product sitting right here, as a matter of fact. And I came across an old vintage Idaho postcard, and I said, hey, babe, come look at this. It's the Rainbow Bridge. And on the postcard, of course, if you're not from here, you wouldn't know that.
It's an amazing postcard. This is just across the mountain from us. It's on the other side of our mountain.
And it's a super old narrow bridge. It's, two ways, of course, one lane. But it's super narrow, and anytime you go across it in a huge motorhome or something,
just like, ooh, and it's got a curve that comes into it, man. If somebody else is coming, he's like, ooh.
Yeah, and you want to make sure that nobody else is, going to be bypassing you as you go across, and it's just a really beautiful bridge. And I just noticed a postcard.
But you were researching on Alabama Pickers because you were checking out to see what he had, and he's actually got a bunch of Idaho postcards. So Miss Kitty says, have you checked out Dusty and Tristan's postcards? They got a bunch of Idaho ones on there, and that's what I collect. That's my main. I collected postcards. My great grandma got me collecting ones from way back.
His great grandpa.
It's on one. Yeah, I have a great grandpa, and I'm trying to find that Idaho postcard.
Probably what started the whole postcard.
No, because it was Grandma Bertha, not Grandpa. That's Grandma Bertha's grandpa.
Side.
Yeah, Grandma. It's Grandpa Stone, Grandma Joe's dad. That's on the postcard. Okay. So I'm trying to find that postcard. That's over in Soda Springs, and they took a picture of him, and he's got a fishing pole, and he's walking out, and Grandma says he's going over a fence, and she don't even have one. Right. So I'd really like to find one for my grandma, and then obviously I'd like to find one for myself too. But if I get my hands on one, man, this thing seems dark. If I get my hands on one, then it'll be for Grandma first. But Grandma Bertha took me, and we went to Salmon, Idaho for a week to visit my cousins and stuff over there. And my Grandma Bertha, my Grandma Bertha, she's amazing, man. And she always said, dude, that's so funny because of the way that I live and just who I am and stuff, because Grandma used to always say, I could see Kevy, he'll be living in one of them ghost towns like a little hermit. Yep, Grandma, build my own. I would just love that. But anyway, she got me collecting Charles Russell on that trip. And I still have the ones that we bought. And every, little place we'd stop because, cruise and stuff on the way over to Salmon and stuff and pick up the Charles Russell. And then I just did that every trip that we ever went and anytime. So that's what, you've seen them, man. They're out in my trunk out there. But anyway, I collect postcards, but Dusty, I did not mean for you to thank you very much. And I really like those other Idaho ones that you got. Dude, I'm just kidding, man. Dude, but this was very cool. I do not have this one. And the only reason that, because I wrote him a note, was basically really just trying to help him, sell it because being that this is a bridge that I've crossed. We had our place in McCall, man. I crossed this thing, every week, man. At least twice a week my whole growing up.
And right now, Highway 55 is super collectible. And this is off of
they're actually working on, they're going to be closing it down. It's, that's all something else. But anyway, so I just wrote on him because it says up here at the top, it says, bridge across Payette River on Boise-McCall Highway, Idaho.
And that was before it was called Highway 55.
Right, and it's actually Highway, and that's what I wrote to Dusty and told him, man, that's called the Rainbow Bridge. Because you can see, this is amazing postcard.
Beautiful.
But the Rainbow Bridge, and then it's on And I wrote him, you know, it's in Valley County. It's called the Rainbow Bridge, and it's on Highway 55. And that's before you come into Round Valley and Cascade and all that stuff. But thank you very much, man. But I did not want, I wasn't trying to get you, send me that dang postcard. But, so anyway, thank you very much. That's definitely going in my collection. That's not one. I have some other ones of the Rainbow Bridge, but not that one. Oh, I just love it. Yeah, and it's one of those. I mean, it's like the paint. It's an old dang car. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, that's a really...
So thank you very much, Dusty and Tristan.
You can see the railroad tracks underneath it, too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, the railroad tracks are still there. And then there for a while, because, you know, the railroads all shut down and all the lumber companies and all that stuff shut down. And then there for a while, but they stopped doing it now. But they were running. You could just take, it was like a tour train thing from Horseshoe Bend on up to, I think it went on up to Cascade or something. Yeah, we never did ride that, but I always wanted to, and now they don't do it anymore. But anyway, so while we were out playing, and a little bit of treasure hunting, because we're always treasure hunting, yesterday, we sold a good handful of things. Actually sold some stuff on Bonanza, and sold some stuff on eBay. Man, I just got this congestion in my chest. So anyway, so I'm going to show you what, we'll start off with eBay, since I got it pulled up right here. So, here we go. So we sold this. I'm not going to pull this stuff out. This is some other stuff that sold. But we have this vintage antique Craftsman. Man, you can't, this light is, I guess just because it's so dark in the evening. Sorry about the darkness of it. And if this thing goes out of whack, you know the story. I'm trying to get my hands. I was bidding on one and I didn't get it. Vintage antique Craftsman style wood magazine rack. Old Idaho Mountain find. You know, it's got some use of wear and stuff, but just a great old, just a cool old man wood magazine rack. And it sold for $62.22 shipped. Figured I'll pull that stuff, put it right back, and then just have the whole thing to you.
That works for me.
Perfect. And then we have, sorry I didn't get more organized here. Hey, just picked this up, man. This was just put on a couple days ago. I ended up taking an offer on it because, what the heck, man, I like selling stuff. And it is a smooth, dude. Vintage Shakespeare 2410 light spinning reel, Japan, nice and smooth. And it sold for $27.71 shipped. It's a nice reel.
Yeah, it is.
Next we have, man, people are getting pumped up and ready for springtime, man. Yes, next we have, and I took an offer on this too, you know, because books don't sell, so you got to take them offers. That battery's not going down. Got the complete book of fly fishing by Tom McNally, and it sold for $14. Do you want me to put that in here? 69 cents shipped. I'm going to change this battery. All right, now we're good to go. That's still a little dark. Right, now we have, oh, did you get that? You did. Miss Kitty, usually I pull this stuff. She did it all. She's so good.
Well, you're almost so busy doing videos. That's all you get.
That's all, man. Well, I have been listing. I've been listing stuff in between, but yeah, man, them videos when we're in the stores and stuff, you know, and you think, oh, that should be easy, you just film. But dude, all I do is I'm not going to go into these stores and say, hey, is there a film you on? I'm not one of the guys that go running around, woo, I'm on YouTube, man, I'm so cool. So, dude, I just clip that thing to me. And then if we're back somewhere, you know, and there ain't people around, I'll wave it around. Most of the time I have the thing either clipped to my shirt, you know, or clipped to my belt, you know, and I just go with it. So then when I go back to edit that, dude, there's so much where you're just looking at the counter and all this stuff that I have to cut so much out. They take a lot of time doing those dang videos. All right, man, I'm getting low on these bad boys. Man, we did so well on these things. Got a World War I Turkish Ottoman model 1903 Mauser knife, shortened bayonet, correct scabbard. Oh, yeah. She loves when I do that to her. And it sold for $61.86 shipped. I think I only have, what, 2 more?
I didn't count when I was out
there. Then I have those ones from, actually I need to sell on here because somebody emailed or whatever, and they go on a, AK, man. They're for, you know, they go on an AK-47. So if you're interested in one of those, man, I got 3, and they're just the, straight shafts. You know, they're not the knife like that. They're those
Like
straight
a
shaft
socket?
ones. Yeah, socket they're called.
The
It's
tip
a
of it
good
almost-
job.
Yeah, the tip of it almost looks like a screwdriver, but it's got like 3 sides to it.
Yep. So if you're interested in one of those, man, you can email me at mountainjunkers.com. I'll show them all. We're actually going to do later on sometime, but we're going to start probably once a week putting stuff out on tables like I used to over at Idaho Hillbilly and sell the stuff right out, you know, once a week thing. I haven't quite decided when, how, or where I'm going to do that, but it's coming. But if you're interested in those, like I said, you can email me. And what were we selling for? $30? I think I had them on there for $40. So $30 plus shipping, and it goes on an AK-47.
And there's
And I'll send you, you know, if you're interested, I can send you pictures and all that crap.
There's 2 that are the same length that are like 11 or 12 inch, and then there's a shorter one.
Yeah. So if you're interested in that stuff, and like I said, I'll show those at a later deal and stuff. Next we have this old vintage handmade leather Mountain Man Possibles bag, Merce. Pretty cool, man. Handmade, pretty well made. If it was buckskin, I probably would have kept it for myself, but the black leather. And it sold for $40. Oh, that was on sale. Or no, he made an offer. I took an offer on that. Originally, I had it on for $100, put it half off, and then he offered $30. And like I said, I like selling stuff. I sold that coming out of New Meadows from getting the offers. Sold for $40, 97 cents shipped. And then we have, oh man, we had a good night, man. Then we got this was on sale too, a vintage Aztec Mayan calendar picture, solid copper and brass. And it sold for $19.38 shipped. This thing's pretty cool. Where did I get this, man? There was a story or something when I got this. I'm pretty sure I found this on video somewhere. Vintage screen pivot T strainer, silver plated, made in Germany. Sold for $18.19 shipped. This little thing I took actually I had it half off. It's been on for at least 2 years. It's in here somewhere, dang it. Ain't it?
What is it?
That little thing in the velvet case. It's not in here.
It's right here.
Just play with my mind.
Just checking with you.
Just making sure I'm paying attention. This thing, it's a vintage David Donahue gold collar bar, an original box, very rare estate find. And when we originally got it, we thought that it might be gold. But after researching stuff, I don't think it is. If it is, the dude scored big time because he got that little puppy for $30.80 shipped. Next, we have, you know, because these things don't sell. Everglades Deer Herd History Management, 1950. Man, this thing weighs a lot.
Yeah.
It's got those glossy pages and everything. 1959 Florida game and freshwater fish. Pretty cool. And it sold for $24.17 shipped. Is the rest of the stuff on the
Etsy?
Etsy, Bonanza? That's what happens when you start selling, man. If I put everywhere that we sell, this would be one thing. You think that we got confused now? We would really be confused. Well, I sold this to this guy and that guy down here. And then old Fred, he showed up. All right. Then we have, which I was surprised we didn't sell these at Christmas season, but ended up selling.
That magazine rack must have some dust on these.
Yeah, you might want to clean that up.
Yeah.
Then we have some vintage 1970s cardstock Christmas two-sided decorations. Cute little fuzzy feller. And they sold for $32.69. Was that shipped? Shipped!
I don't know if that was. Down, is that the bottom dollar amount?
No, shipping's No, so that wasn't shipped. Sorry, man.
Yeah, that was.
So then we'll throw this in.
This was This was $32.69.
Okay, not shipped.
Not shipped, and that.
Okay, so then we got a vintage, still in the plastic wrapper. Man, I've had this thing on for years. Vintage 1990 Idaho Puzzle, new and original packaging. This sold for $11.99. Combo there, and that makes it a total of $63.30 shipped. Love it. Love it, love it. Then we have, so we'll do the same with these three things. This is stuff's on Bonanza. I don't know if I said that. This thing keeps going fuzzy. Dude, now that battery is going dead. What is going on?
Time to charge your battery.
Well, it's time for a new damn camera. So then we have a set of 2 of these. You can see it on there yet? Set of 2 bags. Backpack Idaho Department and Rex. Trail Ranger ATV motorbikes. They sold for $19.95 on a multi-order. So it's that.
Purchase?
Yep. And then we have a vintage granite. There's some stuff in there. I don't know where we sold it at. Vintage granite speckle moonshine dipper for $13.07.
Is it the stuff in the coffee cup?
Yes.
Yeah, that was out in the bins. Why was that out there in the
Oh, is that what you brought it in, and this whole cup?
Yes.
That's so badass. That's U.S. Navy. Look at that.
And that should be in the display cabinet.
Okay. So I thought, I was like, dude, I don't see nothing for that. And then the last thing on that order was this vintage antique copper colander dish wall hanging from Idaho Cabin.
Beautiful color.
Beautiful color, and it sold for $19.60, which a combo on the 3 of those came to $76.50 shipped. Dude, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's more money than I spent at that junk shop. So that was good, man. Turned out great. So it's about all. Oh, you want this thing over there?
Yep, that's good.
Or unless you want to take it out and blow it out with the compressor or something. All right, so Miss Kitty's going to start getting this stuff packed up. I'm going to finish editing the Idaho Hillbilly video, get it up tonight. You can please check out all the links below. I'm sure the link to the t-shirts and stuff's on Mountain Junkers too.
It should be.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Mountain Junkers, man. Check out our eBay store. I'm putting more stuff on all day, man. We're really going gung-ho on
Getting things listed.
getting things listed,
It's a
man.
great way to support the channel. We appreciate that.
Yes, and we appreciate that very much. And, man, and thank you, Dusty and Tristan, you crazy kids.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Oh, I already put that somewhere.
I think you gave it to me.
Whoa, dude. I had it sitting up here so I could look at it.
It's gone now. I got it right here.
Well, I was going to say, thanks, Dusty and Tristan. I really enjoyed that while I seen it.
For 2 seconds.
Stare at it.
Tell my wife got a hold of it.
Yeah, don't give it to her. Remember, keep your eye on the skyline and your nose to the wind.
And if you're out there treasure hunting, hope you find some color in the bottom of your
Man,
pan.
you was dark back there. It's crazy.
It's probably because I have this light on. I should have turned all these lights off.
All right, let's start all over. See ya!